they have a good relationship.
Rondo lobs it into Garnett. He's doubled, gets away, and he's bumped. That'll be on Howard. And that's Dwight Howard's first personal. Now, Howard in game one, he did have 12 rebounds, 5 block shots, but in addition to struggling from the field, he also turned the ball over 7 times. Ray Allen. Garnett, tough turnaround. Fight for the rebound. Perkins lost it. And last touch by Jameer Nelson. New 24 for Boston. Jameer Nelson, such a key for the Orlando Magic. Doc Rivers said before the series, he's the heart. He's the one that gets them going. He did a bit in the second half, as we mentioned. See him playing off Rondo, and a foul on Barnes. A little over-aggressive on his ball denial against Ray Allen. First on Barnes, and that's already 4 team fouls for the Magic.
Ray Allen does such a great job moving without the basketball, so actually he puts so much pressure on the defense even when he does not have the ball.
Doc Rivers calls him the best decoy in the NBA. Rondo, a jump shot. There's much improved area from Rajon Rondo's game. 7 straight points for Boston.
So if you're Jameer Nelson, you can live with that type shot. You give help, and then you close out to the shooter with a contest. You want Rondo shooting jump shots.
Howard spins, takes his time. Nice left-handed shot. No rush there. This did an excellent job.
He did a good job stopping his initial thrust, little back dribble to leave Pierce to get out of the lane, and then went into his counter move.
Garnett to Perkins. Good interior passing. A late whistle and a foul. And I believe it's going to go against Vince Carter. So that's 2 on Carter and more free throws. Well, Carter's going to have to come out.
He starts on his move. He sees Pierce in the lane, back dribble. Then he goes into his counter, straight up and to the rim. And down here, Vince Carter got a foul because Rashard Lewis is coming to Ray Allen before the pass is being thrown to Ray Allen, which means it's 2-on-1 inside. Howard's got to guard both. And that's just that all started because of Rashard Lewis.
Perkins, the other starter besides the big 3 and the most indispensable player in Rondo. Perkins knows his role, plays it as well as anybody in the league. He's still only 25 years old. Another one of those players, came right from high school to the NBA. Wasn't easy for him his first couple of years, but he has become such a valuable member of a championship team, and this team as well. Redick, you see in the game, played well in game 1. Shot clock at 5. Redick with a hand in his face. Way off. Pierce the rebound. Rondo pushing. Celtics did a good job in fast break opportunities in game 1. Perkins rushed it, but Garnett right there. Allen, wide open 3. That's off the mark. Rondo takes it away from Howard. Falling down. Turns it over, and then Redick can't hold on. And still down is Rondo, as the Celtics quickly run out to check on him, including head athletic trainer Ed Lacerte. Rondo tripped and fell as he passed the ball back out. He's an unbelievable rebounder for a 6'1" guard. And it appeared after he lands, watch his head. Hits the court hard. So we'll take a quick break and check on Rajon Rondo, who just got up after this timeout. Back in Orlando as the 2010 playoffs continue in the Western Conference Finals. Back in action tomorrow from LA. Lakers with a dominant performance in game 1. Kobe Bryant, the 40 points. That game on TNT tomorrow night, and then ESPN on Saturday. Game 3 as this series shifts to Boston. 8:30 tip-off. Eastern Conference Finals, and Rondo apparently is okay. Whacked his head, a little shaken up, but he stays on the floor.
Actually, Rondo is asking Kevin Garnett right now what happened. Didn't know what happened after the play was made.
Well, that's not a good sign if you don't know what happened. If you're him.
Well, his eyes were closed, so he couldn't follow the play after getting knocked, but he is a tough kid. Just great hustle on the play. Rondo tells Allen to go through. They want to get it to Garnett. Perkins back out Pierce. Shot clock at 3. Pierce on the drive. Pierce have to put it up. Just gets it off. Barnes got a piece of it. And a 24-second violation. Good defensive sequence there from Orlando.
And we saw in the first game where Dwight Howard laid back and allowed Paul Pierce to have room up that screen and roll and shoot the jump shot. That time closed the space and allowed Pierce to go the other way, giving Matt Barnes some room to defend.
That was great defense, but when you look out here, who is going to score for Orlando? Carter in foul trouble. Got off to a good start. Lewis guarded by Garnett. Howard guarded by Perkins. They don't have a lot of options right here.
Lewis needs to start looking for a shot and certainly start hitting it. And a foul on Perkins on the entry pass. Celtics not in the penalty yet as Perkins picks up his first.
I say something. If I'm Doc Rivers, I actually want Dwight Howard to score a basket on the block, which he did a couple possessions ago, because it's fool's gold. Basically, if the Orlando Magic give the ball to Dwight Howard on the block, it's taking pressure off of my defense to defend what they do best, pick and roll and getting it into the seam.
Read it. Can't get it to fall. He found the seam inside. Here comes Rondo. Rondo to the basket. Blocked the foul, and a lot of complaining. Rashard Lewis better be careful. As more free throws for the Celtics. This will be their 7th and 8th attempt of the first quarter. The foul is on Rashard Lewis. That's his first. And Rondo again apparently okay. Rajon Rondo, he's called Varitek by Doc Rivers. Jason Varitek, the terrific catcher for the Boston Red Sox. He says he calls a game just like the veteran Varitek. And you see the numbers every season getting better. This year, spectacular season. He was an all-star, all-NBA defense first team.
Hold it. Varitek should be called Rondo.
Good point. Outstanding point.
I mean, or if you want to be called a catcher, call him Posada.
Yes, now you're talking.
That's you can't be saying that in Boston. And it's always respect for your elders. Howard, travel. Perkins, excellent defense. The crowd and Howard thought that he got bumped. It is what you guys talked about. He just has to play through this.
Well, they're not going to win going to Dwight Howard on the block. Perkins is too good of a defender. He's forcing him away from the paint area, so he's daring him to make a move.
That's not a foul. I mean, I know everybody's frustrated, but that's not a foul.
Rondo, nice crossover inside to Perkins. Back out Pierce, puts up the 3 and puts it in. Paul Pierce, 4 of 5 from the field, and the Celtics have opened up a 9-point lead. Ball goes back out to Barnes inside. Now Howard throws it and a foul. Now the lead is 9 as Howard with a chance for a 3-point play.
See, Mike, it's easy basketball. He actually was open 3 seconds earlier. Jameer Nelson couldn't find him, but screen and roll. Now Perkins is off of his body and a big wide target. Now you put him in position to score as opposed to asking him to make a play. You make the play for him.
And if you're Jameer Nelson, you have to know if Rondo switches or veers back onto Howard's body, just throw it up to the rim or even off the board where it can just be a rebound. You don't have to make a picture-perfect bounce pass to it.
And I think that's a conversation that someone needs to have with Jameer Nelson on the floor, because right now that's a play he's not able to see because of his size.
Garnett and Allen. The ball movement for the Celtics. That's been the key to their success in this postseason run. Ray Allen misses that one.
I like how Matt Barnes is competing so far in this game.
On a foul. Away from the ball as Perkins now picks up his second. That will bring Rasheed Wallace off the bench for the Celtics. Boy, a lot of complaining from both teams. Wallace had an excellent game one.
And that's a foul.
That's a good call. You have to beat the guy to the spot. You can't just reroute him. And if you're Perkins, you're too valuable to take a foul like that.
Tom Thibodeau, the terrific assistant coach, with the explanation for Perkins. Misses the free.